What's up, guys? Welcome back to Barfly FreePour. So today we've got a really special episode and a really cool story behind it. We are at the Sunken Haifisch bar here in Las Vegas, Nevada. So come on the ride with us, guys. This is going to be a lot of fun. Hey!
Aloha! Welcome to the Sunken Haifisch.
Thank you. Wow, amazing. So what is this awesome velvet Elvis you have here?
This awesome velvet Elvis, this is black velvet, and this is a bomb shelter painting. I picked it up at Tiki Oasis, Arizona. It has a surprise. If you lift it off, then very carefully, on the back she put more tapas cloth, and it's got an Elvis 45.
That is amazing. That's so cool.
So this is really cool. I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to have that for my bar because I live in Las Vegas and it's Elvis. So I think it's so cool. The painting is an oil painting. It's a James Owens. I love her because she's a beautiful mermaid and she's kind of looks 1920-ish deco, Art Deco.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then we've got the Whitco pieces here and up here. These lamps are very retro. Almost all of our lamps are made from Tiki Vato in Whittier. We've got one of the biggest puffer fish in Las Vegas, right down there.
Oh, very cool.
The mask is from Trader Vic's. It's one of the large Papua New Guinea masks from the Trader Vic's Antiquities collection. So I was pretty excited to get that. That was my Mother's Day gift. This is a garden chair. It's also known as a peacock chair. Down at your feet, we have our little garden area with our faux plants because it doesn't really get sun in here.
Right.
So. And of course our birds, Jose and Rosita.
So when did you start this bar? Like when did you decide to build it out, and what was the inspiration?
Before it became like this, we actually had a small bar, but we had just a china cabinet on that wall stuffed full of bar stuff. And we had our big sectional in here. Right. And then there was snowboards on the walls, and then we decided that we wanted to have more of a lounge that we could relax in. And, you know, the kids moved out. Instead of doing a traditional, you know, seeing all of the alcohol bottles, I decided to keep all of the bottles hidden away. Right. Do more like this. Like I've got all my bitters sitting out. Not all of them. There's still some up in here. Right. We had 4 taps, and we actually can have 4 kegs of beer in our Keyser. I gave them my big deep freeze. Oh wow. And I said, you have to get me a new deep freeze, a new stand-up freezer, and you can have my deep freeze for your beer. Hofbräu Dunkel, Samuel Adams, and then I still have my Steel Grapefruit Radler. Yummy. We decided to make it something cool and something special, and you know, I've got my rum collection and he has his whiskey collection, and then we have all of our other mixers. Nice. Like our refrigerator in here is only for the bar. Right. And then we had an issue with the water. You know, how do you get water out here when there is none without tearing up the concrete and all that? So I found a pump online, and we put a 5-gallon water bottle in the closet, and we have it pumped out to our refrigerator. So awesome. Our ice is awesome. And then we also have Sonic like a block away. So
you got
we can get Pebble Ice.
For days, yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yep. Beer glasses and more beer glasses and shaker tins, and these are our new mugs. Our steins
cool.
from the German Club, the German American Social Club of Nevada. We just had our 50th anniversary, so we got special steins from that. And then my tiki mug collection. I've been collecting up a lot of this stuff that's in here for years. Some of the things were my grandparents. This actually is a Heaven Hill whiskey
A
barrel.
whiskey barrel, there you go.
And all of this in here is bourbon. So we've got quite a nice collection here.
Such a smart way to hide bottles. It's also like a nice kind of statement piece for the room, but it's also storage.
Right.
I like it, yeah.
Totally. And then the whiskey barrel back here, this one is full of Irish whiskey and rye and Scotch whiskey, American whiskey. And then in here, we've got a massive rum collection. I've got over 100 bottles of rum, different kinds of rum.
Yeah.
And then I've also got coffee liqueurs, tequila, mezcal, vodka, gin, the tiki bar stools that I have.
These are,
we got them
you
from
got
Home
those
Depot.
at Home Depot? That is surprising. Are they made of wood?
Yeah,
they're palm trees.
Oh, they're palm trees. They're actually made of palm trees.
Yeah.
That's even more surprising. It's like a work of art that you've got at Home Depot.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And
Who knew?
we had them outside
Yeah, we were
at
there
our bar
one day.
outside.
We had a whole row of them. We'll take them.
Yeah.
And then I painted the teeth and the eyes white.
Is that a Mai Tai floaty?
It's silly.
The Mai Tai floaty.
It's the Mai Tai floaty for the
with
pool.
a cocktail
from-
holder, no less,
Trader
of course. I want you to make what you want to make.
Okay. Well, I usually
And we're
drink a
gonna-
Mai Tai with Dr. Bird rum.
Cool, do it. Does this bar make you the most popular people in your friends group? Is everyone over
We've
here
had
all
a
the
lot
time?
of people over here. Yes, we've had a lot of people over here. It's a lot of fun. We've had this room packed actually. So
I mean, it just seems to me that like everybody who is into cocktails or drinking at all, or even just relaxing, dreams of having a place like this in their house. And it's kind of, it's really inspiring that you guys made such a beautiful space.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I think first and foremost, we wanted to make a nice lounge area where we could relax and eat dinner and watch TV or just relax and read or whatever.
Was it like, which came first? Was it the space that then inspired the collection, or did the collection get so big that you were like, we need a space, like we need to like put this?
No, actually I had a lot of stuff first. The horse came before the cart.
The
We
horse
had
came
the
before
stuff
the cart.
before the room. Yeah.
Yeah, did you have like a design plan in mind, or did it just sort of organically evolve? Because, you know, I gotta say that everything here is really well placed. It's thoughtfully placed for sure.
It just evolved organically.
Right on.
Yeah. The only thing that we really had planned out was Matt knew that he wanted to put the taps on the wall.
Okay.
And then I measured out, you know, I knew I wanted to have a full-size refrigerator and not a little tiny little refrigerator
Right,
that,
like a little bar fridge, yeah.
yeah, like that's kind of a waste, I think. You know, if you're going to have this much space, you should have a refrigerator with a freezer. The first thing that we put in here was the stuff on the wall there, the cabinets.
So tell me about the name, the Sunken Haifisch.
Okay.
Was it Haifisch or
Haifisch.
Haifisch?
It's Haifisch.
I did it. I said
Haifisch
it right.
is German for shark, and there's kind of a funny old story. We're the Roo crew. I don't know if you remember the song "What Does the Fox Say?"
Oh yeah.
So
I remember
we're
that.
also involved in German carnival. So one night, our friend Kurt was in the car with our niece Natasha and my twin sister after a carnival function, and they were all, you know, drinking and making merry and stuff. And somebody said, "What does the shark say?" And they're like, "Oh, roo, roo, roo." So it started the Roo Crew. So since it's a German thing, it's Haifisch. So we're part of the Roo Crew.
Oh, right on. I love it.
So our house is nicknamed the Haifisch Inn, and everybody used to come and stay here for Carnival. And this was the Haifisch Inn. So then when we did the bar, we're trying to come up with a name, and we had all of these different names. We knew it had to have Haifisch in it. So the Sunken Shark is like the best thing.
I love it. I love to hear the stories behind different people's home bars, especially when there's like a meaningful story behind it. That's awesome. Yeah.
Grandma and Grandpa King, they were into tiki very, very much. And I remember they used to have these really fancy cocktail parties, and everybody, of course, dressed up in a suit and tie and, you know, or a cocktail dress for these home parties. Well, they dressed that way anyways. That was really neat to see, you know, like some of the aftermath and some of before the party, and they were getting all fancy and stuff, and with their exotic drinks and their exotic finger foods and so on. And then my other grandparents, my grandma and grandpa Wolf, they entertained a lot because he was the head of the exploration division for Standard Oil. And so he was an executive, and they did a lot of entertaining, and they were into exotica also, but not as much, not as wild. They were more calm. That painting right there on the wall, and then this painting over here on my bar cart, those are from my grandparents. I love my art. All the artwork in here are the best. The lighting, and I don't know, all of my books. The one thing that's cherished the most, though, I'm sitting right next to him.
Of course you
my
are.
sweetie pie. and my awesome mugs. Those are pretty awesome.
The mug collection's it's a pretty top-notch mug collection.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
So I've got some artist proof from Bosco, and
Got a shag in there or something?
I've got Shag, and I've got Sven. I've got mugs from everywhere.
Yeah, I see Tiki Tony in there.
Tiki Tony.
Jeff Granito.
Got B-Rex.
See, I know
I've
my
got,
tiki makers.
The goof on the roof.
The
from
goof on the
Valley
roof
High.
from Valley High. Yeah, we're gonna try and get to the
And,
Valley High when we're down in San Diego. So if you have a home bar, or you know someone who has a home bar that you think we should check out, send us an email. We'd love to hear about it. If you like this channel, please hit like and subscribe. Check us out on Patreon and YouTube memberships. Check out our website, theeducatedbarfly.com, for merch, our virtual bottle program, articles, and I'll see you guys another time.